Yeah, I can start. So this is the participating team's Q&A. So today's agenda involves the participating teams, the event overview, insurance information, registration information, which is the registration form, deadline, the payment deadline, insurance deadline. Then we have the technical awards, non-technical awards, and social media promotion. So these are the participating teams, which is Vegapod, Hyperloop, Waterloop, Alberta Loop, Infinity Hyperloop, University of Toronto Hyperloop team, Trillium Western Hyperloop, Ryerson International Hyperloop, Polyloop, Cooper Loop, Texas Guadalupe, Queens Hyperloop, and Hyperlink, which are the participating teams of the competition. So the event overview. So the dates and venue are May 27th to May 29th, 2022 at the University of Waterloo E5 and E7 buildings, along with the region of Waterloo International Airport. So the schedule will be something like this. So the first day will be on May 27th, the Friday. You guys will check in with us, and you'll sort stuff out in the bay, which will give you further information about that. Then we'll have the opening ceremonies. Then the dinner will be provided at U Waterloo. So which will be happening right after the opening ceremonies. So that it'll be just for us to have get together, and that way we can. It's just more or less a very informal kind of dinner. Day 2, which is the Saturday, which is a big day. We'll have the track demonstration. We'll also have a booth showcase. We'll have multiple workshops and guest speakers, also keynote speakers as well. And day 3 will be similar to the Saturday to day 2, but it will also have the closing ceremony at the end of the day. And this event may be live streamed, and we're currently sorting that out right now. COVID-19 protocols. COVID-19 protocols are subject to change. The most recent information will be available from the instructions issued by the Ontario Chief Medical Officer of Health. So for registration and insurance information, so we sent this in an email out to all participating teams as a checklist, but just so that everyone knows that we'll require your social media information by today, April 14th, 2022. The registration form and the registration fee form, which we sent within that checklist, is due April 30th, 2022. The insurance agreement and proof of insurance will be due on May 14th, 2022. And optional if you need UWater residents who are here due to, as you may be coming from a further place, will be due May 20th, and there's limited spots for the residents.
Yeah, I would just like to add to this. The registration form, team fills in one form, and you guys need to enter everybody that is coming with the team, alumni included. Registration fee form, every individual needs to pay their own registration fee, $50, and we will compare between the names of the registration form don't end, because the registration fee covers quite a lot of what is going to happen during the event. The insurance agreement and proof of insurance covers the whole team. Yeah.
Okay, I guess this is the awards for the in-person competition. So there will be multiple different awards, technical and non-technical. So we have the high power, low power, mechanical, aeroshells, propulsion and levitation, Best Pod, and for the non-technical, we have Growth Award and Leader Award. So this is for the non-technical awards, which is the Leader Award and Growth Award. So please submit the Leader Award form by April 30th, 2022. Each team can apply with 2 leader nominees. And for the Growth Award, please email the Growth Award report to CHC at cahyperloop.ca by April 30th, 2022. Each team can only complete 1 application, and the last application will be taken into account. You can find details about the Growth Award application report at on our website, cahyperloop.ca/document/CHC awards descriptions. So for social media promotion, we would like that you to send us a team photo and a small paragraph about your team to CHC at cahyperloop.ca so you can be featured on our social media, and that way people attending the other teams attending the event and competition will know and get to know who you guys are. So for the communication process going forward, we would like to set up a Discord server for all the teams attending in the lead up to the competition. We will answer any questions or concerns in regards to the competition and will be more accessible for the teams to reach out to us, and we can it's easier for us to communicate. But if not, are there any other alternatives? And if so, let us know. But other than that, that's the end of our Q&A. Do you have any questions, Brandon?
Yeah, thank you. So about the forms, the registration form, so it's only 1 per team, right?
1 per team, yeah.
And the fee form, that's individually, everyone, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Could you go back maybe on the slides, one of the first ones? I just wanted to note something. I think it's the next one. Okay. Oh yeah. So for dinners, is there any allergies, restrictions that are being taken?
We want everybody to provide some information in the individual registration form.
Okay.
We'll try to accommodate as best as we can, or we could just refer them to somewhere that they could get food from, but we will try to accommodate those requests.
Okay, cool. And like at what time every day should start and end?
It's tentative right now. Justin, do you want to go over it?
Yeah, so right now it's still we're still sorting that out due to the technical team having to sort stuff out on their end, but its starting time should be roughly about, I think, 9 a.m. Anywhere between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. each day on Saturday and Sunday, and on Friday it's about 3 p.m. check-in or so. But it's still not confirmed as the technical team still has to sort stuff out on their end.
Okay, cool.
But it should be done shortly.
No,
Yeah.
It's almost there.
Basically, Friday is kind of a half day. We assumed it would be the day people are arriving. And Saturday and Sunday are full days.
Okay.
So just to confirm, so Friday is roughly about 2:30 p.m. check-in, and that'll be at the E5, E7 buildings on the University of Waterloo campus. And on Saturday and Sunday, teams can arrive anywhere between 8:30 to 10 a.m. at the same location to set up or to get things ready for their pods.
Okay. And each team has to do the logistics, like to come there, right? Everything should be settled from there.
Yeah, so we can provide, as I said, we can provide accommodations, but it's limited if you
Mhm.
need to stay over for further away teams. But for other than that, everything else is you guys have to figure it out.
Okay.
And for accommodation, just to clear it out, we got a quote from the residences. So you handle it through the residences, but use us for the promo, kind of.
Yeah, which is the link is also included in the checklist as well. If you need to have more, if you need to access it.
Okay. Pretty cool. Is the Discord gonna be the same one we've been using or another one?
I think I'll be setting it up, so I think it might be a different. It'll probably it will be a different one, so that way it'll be we can differentiate between the CHC member teams one and the actual competition because we'll put more information and that will be easier. It'll be easier for them to for us to communicate, and it won't be too cluttered for the other teams and other people seeing the Discord to read.
And you guys give me 9 a.m., 10 a.m. for the beginning. Do you know maybe for the end on each day?
The end will be roughly about 5 to 6 p.m.
Okay, pretty cool. Nice. Well, that's it for me. Thank you.
Amazing. Hi, Alex. We can go over the slides with you too. We just had some slides prepared to basically summarize important details about the event, and it helps for you to also come up with questions or just be aware of the information that's been sent out so far. So, Justin, I'll leave it to you, our logistics and events co-lead.
Okay, so this is again the participating teams Q&A. It'll just be a rerun of what I said before, Brandon. So you can leave if needed, or if any other questions come out, you can ask us at the end. So today's agenda involves the participating teams, event overview, insurance information, registration information, which involves the registration form and deadline, payment deadline, insurance deadline, and we'll have the technical awards, non-technical awards, and social media promotion. So the participating teams of the competition are Vegapod Hyperloop, Waterloop, Alberta Loop, Infinity Hyperloop, University of Toronto Hyperloop Team, Trillium Western Hyperloop, Ryerson International Hyperloop, Polyloop, Cooper Loop, Cooper Hyperloop, Texas Guadalupe, Queens Hyperloop, and Hyperlink. Those are participating teams of the competition. So the event overview. So the competition will run from May 27th to May 29th, 2022 at the University of Waterloo E5 and E7 buildings, along with the region of Waterloo International Airport. So the event overview, so the schedule looks like this. So on the first day, which is the Friday, you guys will check in with your pods and we'll register you at that time. Then there will be some the opening ceremonies. Then afterwards, we'll have the dinner will be provided at University of Waterloo. So on day 2, which is the Saturday, which is the bigger day on May 28th, we'll have the track demonstration, booth showcase, workshops, guest speakers, which will also involve some keynotes, and just overall just a day where you can showcase your pod. And we'll have some technical team. The technical team will also require some things on their end for your pod to be able to be showcased. And on day 3 will be pretty much the same day as day 2, but we'll have the closing ceremony at the end of the day. And the event may be live streamed, but we're currently sorting that out right now. So COVID-19 protocols. COVID-19 protocols are subject to change. The most recent information will be available from the instructions issued by the Ontario Chief Medical Officer of Health. So for the registration and insurance information, so we send this in an email that you should all participating teams should have received. So this checklist that is within the email has the following items. So we'll require social media information by today, which is April 14th, 2022. Then we'll need you to fill out the registration form and registration fee form by April 30th, 2022. We'll require you to submit the proof of insurance and the insurance agreement by May 14th, 2022. And if you require residence accommodation provided by the University of Waterloo, you will have to fill out that form by May 20th, 2022, and there's limited spots available for the residents. For the awards during the in-person competition, so there will be multiple different technical and non-technical awards. So we'll have for the technical awards, we have high power award, low power award, mechanical award, aeroshells award, propulsion and levitation award, and best pod award. And for the non-technical, we have growth award and leader award. So for the non-technical awards, will require you to submit the forms for them. So please submit the leader award by April 30th, 2022. Each team can apply with 2 leader nominees. And for the growth award, please submit the growth award report to CHC at cahyperloop.ca by April 30th, 2022. Each team can only complete 1 application, and the last application will be taken into account. You can find details about the growth award application report at cahyperloop.ca/document/CHC awards description. So we'll like you guys to send us a team photo and a small paragraph about your team to CHC at cahyperloop.ca so you can be featured on our social media pages, and that other teams participating in the competition will get to know you guys as well. And finally, we'll like to set up a Discord server for all the teams attending in the lead up to the competition. We can answer any questions or concerns in regards to the competition, and it'll be more accessible for the teams to reach out to us. This will be separate from the CHC member teams Discord. This will be just purely for the competition one, and it's currently being set up right now. And thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions, Alex.
Hi. Yeah, I have one. So if we decide to ship our pods to the University of Waterloo, and they arrive early, would you still be able to receive them at the university?
Yeah, that's something we're trying to confirm with the Waterloo team. We will try to accommodate that, but we can't give promises because it depends on how early it arrives. We'll try to see what we can do about it. And it is an action item on us.
And yeah, would you be able to go back to that social media slide? That's the one I missed. Okay, thanks. That's all the questions I have.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Hopefully this cleared out the last email we sent. Please go over the forms. Even if you're not ready to fill it in yet, it'd be a good idea to go through it. And let us know if you have any questions while filling it in, if you encounter anything difficult. The residence form is a little tricky, I'd say, because when you log in, I think you need to register for the names of the other people who are going to stay in the same room. So it would be a good idea to go through that and contact the residents if you have any difficulties with the form. And yeah, we're here to help as always. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, on the first day, is it okay if we come a little bit late because we have members that have internships?
We kept the registration a little wide to accommodate for that, 2:30 to 5-ish. So hopefully if they come in that period, it'd be great. If not, we'll see. We probably wouldn't prefer any later because it would be a little hectic. But if it's one or like a few people, there probably could be some way to alleviate that.
Okay, I'll verify how many people are affected by that, because they end at 4, so they should be there at 10. So I'll just verify with them.
For sure.
Okay, thank you.
Well, with that said, I guess we could end this Q&A.
There was one question that our mechanical team had. So we were looking at the specs for the test track you guys had, and we were wondering if between the concrete block and the island itself, are those rubber washers?
We'll ask that to the technical team. So you're asking what is it between the concrete blocks and the rubber washers?
And the I-beam.
Okay.
It looks like washers of some size, which the size would also be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. I'll message Shelby if I get to the answer today.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I guess we could end it. If that's okay. Thank you all for joining in. Justin, would you like to do the end closing remarks?
Sure. So thank you guys for joining today. And if you have any more questions in regards to the event or the technical side of it or just the logistical side of it, you can always reach out to us. And we'll be sending out an email with the Discord server in the coming few weeks. So that way everyone can stay informed and there'll be a better communication process there. So thank you for joining us.